Hi there, my name is Murby, and I am going to be running this to submit for Sonic and the Parallel Worlds, the event. Gonna do a little commentating so you kind of get an idea of how the run goes. But this is Big's Big World. It is a fan game that came out in 2021 as part of the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. It's a very small team, with a couple, like one or two other contributors. But it's just a kind of an open world fishing game where the entire point of the game is to find where Froggy went and fish him up, and that's it. First things first, we run this game in-game time because there's a timer in the upper left that just starts when the game starts, so it's very convenient.
Bet you good fishing round here. Froggy? Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
Seconds are so off, but that's fine. We have splits here. Just to get an idea, and Big has two basic methods of movement, bouncing and umbrella. Bounce gets him a little height, umbrella lets him kind of glide a bit. So we have a Breath of the Wild style opening here. And we're gonna get control of Big about a minute and 10 in right around then. Maybe sooner since I got here. But the reason we do 100% is because there are quite a few collectibles to get. And the first thing we're gonna do is head this way. The reason for this is because there's an upgrade over here. Now, the main tech here is that you rapidly close and open your umbrella to get extra height. And that's what or get extra distance. That's what I'm doing here. So we're gonna go and collect this. There are 3 umbrella power-ups. There are several lure power-ups, 3 fishing rod power-ups, and 2 miscellaneous power-ups to affect how long you can be underwater, plus the inner tube that everyone. So after we get that, we're heading this way because those upgrades aren't the only collectible game. The developers had a pretty neat idea. The reason I'm bouncing is just because it does help gain some speed and retain speed. We're going across here, but Big can't really run a loop, so we're just using this as this. Then we're gonna work on getting up this hill. So we get 100% because it's otherwise you're just trying to find Froggy as quickly as you can, and you don't really have a lot of the fun stuff. You don't really get to see a lot of the world. But we went from Bridge Zone from Sonic 1 SMS, and now we're heading this way to the Sonic R Zone, which the music could be starting now. Or rather, now. A little early on my there. And we're gonna go into the ruins there. Because those ruins hold something very, very important. And you'll see in just a sec when I get there. You can also see a bit of Adventure 1 Shower Garden to my left. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna be rushing over. Boop. There. Go up here. And that's gonna be a Chaos Emerald.
Got the Chaos Emerald.
We did indeed. And the reason we go for the blue one first is because it makes you go fast. And this is speedrunning. We like fast. Ow. Okay, well that worked. So we're going over here. Because we want to get up here. to get a lure power up. And next up, we're heading over here into the water. We're gonna bypass this and head directly to this little island here and drop in. And right here is the first of the water power-ups. Lets you breathe underwater twice as long, but we're gonna just die on purpose here. It'll be a good time for some quick donations. The reason for this is because the next power-up we get is Tricky Get To from this location. But it's easier if we just reset to start. You know, we're back where we started the game. With Sonic Adventure music lingering. Funnily enough. I never complain about that, it's a good song. But it's Sonic, so of course it is. And then we just head directly into Green Hill Zone. Our destination is coming up. There it is. This is the all-important floaty. Now we're gonna rush up here, up this hill, go around here, and you have to take a good angle here to make sure you're screwed. And that you also don't overshoot it. This may work. Hopefully it does, otherwise that's embarrassing. Whew, that worked out better than expected, but here we are at our second Chaos Emerald. As Big watches as the darkness. The red emerald creates a blast. It's not very useful for the speed. There we go. Cover that. The blue one, as you can see, does help you get up slopes just because you're going so fast you can kind of ignore physics for a second. But we're on our way to get another power-up along with the third Chaos Emerald. I like to just make sure I'm just high enough to get through here. Otherwise, this can be a little annoying. But it looks like my approach is fine. And right here is the second umbrella power-up. We're going up here, up this sheer wall, because it leads directly to this right here, and the white Chaos Emerald. Let's see our truest desire, and we'll get to that in a second. First off, we're gonna head over to Little Planet, but we need to make a quick detour to a nearby section. Doesn't take much time away, but it is important because this is 100%, and this does help in the end. So we run up here, run off these mountains, and look, lava. This is Marble Zone, because of course it is. And within Marble Zone, under this little structure, is another rod upgrade. And from there, we're heading directly to Little Planet. Little Planet is quite interesting because it has its own gravitational pull. And so you just get sucked right in. We're heading to the top of Little Planet because the top of it houses the Purple Emerald, which is a good thing because the Purple Emerald is very helpful. Because Little Planet has its own gravitational pull, it's a bit frustrating to get off of Little Planet. So we're just gonna loop around here and head to the chain that is tethering it to the ground. Switch to the Purple Emerald, which turns us into Spider Big! Does whatever a Spider Big does, which is fish. And also apparently climb walls. But now that we're free of Little Planet, we're just gonna zoom over here. He's in the water, so he's calm, it's fine. We're gonna rush over here, try not to run into any trees, and instead run into a rock. Go up here. And just keep coming this way. Because our next destination is the quick stop. We need to head to California really quick, you know, just a quick trip over there. As we're going to the beautiful city by the bay. We're going to San Francisco. Or should I say City Escape? Because right here at the top is a lure upgrade I just overstepped. And from there, we're gonna head out this way and run into a wall. Get stuck. We're gonna do this, fly over the Golden Gate, which is totally not the Golden Gate. You can see Sonic Adventure 2 Chow Garden there. But that's not where we're headed. We're heading to Metal Harbor, which has some of the wonkiest collision in the game. Big's a little too big for Metal Harbor, basically. But right at the top block there, we're coming in a little hot. Forget the green Chaos Emerald, which pauses time. Also not super useful in the speedrun. But it is important to note that it does not stop the in-game timer, so still fine to use in-game time for timing. We're just gonna rush over here and head to everyone's favorite location. Pumpkin Hill, as he says. Because at the top of this part is the second rod upgrade. We're gonna do a quick detour in a couple Knuckles areas here. We go to Pumpkin Hill, then we drop down here. Because in this section, just dug out of the ground. Another lure power up, and we got one more destination to go to in these. We're gonna drop down into here now. And come up here. Usually one of the more annoying ones to get, but the answer is 100%. That's literally the smoothest I've ever gotten. And now we can breathe underwater indefinitely. But we don't care about that. We're heading up back here, because in order to get out of this, we need to head to this. And then we need to head over here to the pyramid. With far less chance of dying horribly from the sand. If Big can just go Spider Big mode, that would be great. Kind of have a bit of fun with physics here as we scale the top. Here. And did you know Big does not care about fences? Just went right through. And that's the Yellow Emerald. Yellow Emerald is slightly useful. Just gives you a large vertical boost. Now we are almost done here already. We almost have everything we need. As we fly into Mystic Ruins. Sand Hill is below us, by the way, as it should be connected. But we're making another detour here. Because what's in Mystic Ruins? None other than Big's own house. Big's own house there. Which has a fishing upgrade. Now it is important to note that the upgrades in this game are progressive. So even though I got them in a certain order, in a specific order just now, if I had gone to Big's house first, the first upgrade for the fishing rod would be. But since I got it last, the last upgrade. So here we are in Sonic Heroes. As we head towards the last emerald. It's usually pretty fast to get. Right here. And the Cyan Emerald, which you throw. And you can warp to where it goes. So I'm gonna grab this for safety. And go super big. Now we're technically not ready to finish yet. There's still one upgrade I did not collect because there's no real good time to really grab it until just now. The neat thing about this too is you don't have rings tick down when you're in super mode, so you can just stay super. But the other reason we do this is because this upgrade is basically dead center in the map. So we grab it, when you grab an upgrade you're knocked out of that mode, and we can use the white emerald, which tells us where Froggy is. Looks to be in Chao Garden, Sonic Adventure 2, I believe. Use the music as a cue here, and the surrounding areas to check. And then we can fly right there, and not turn it off on accident.
Froggy?
And that confirms he's there. This takes us to our last split, and let me see if I can't catch him. In my practice runs, he was less than cooperative, but let's see how he is today.
Oh,
Yay!
now what am I gonna do?
And that is Big's Big World. That's also a PB. I'm waiting because I started the timer late, so I'm just gonna wait till it catches up on live split. And there we go. Big's Big World. It's a fun world, lots of fun stuff to do, and it's a fun run. You just need to, you know, get all the items, do that. You don't need to get any percent, for instance. The best way to do it is to get the blue emerald and then the white emerald so you can see where he is, and then you rush to wherever he is and get him. But it's more, you get to see more of the world via 100%. Plus, you get some fun little artwork at the end. Super big flying around. So yeah, that was Big's Big World 100%, and thank you for watching.